Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Breakout. In the last episode we worked a tiny bit on Britannia and a little bit on uncovering the base, and we uncovered all of this area down here, and you can see I did a tiny bit of work on the crucibles, and I have a little bit of an idea of how I want to have the base kind of planned out, because I think the entire bedrock formation in here, this entire sphere, that's all the space that we have, I think. Because this, I believe, is not it says harvestable, no, even with a pickaxe, even with that. So I don't think we can break through this bedrock. So that's pretty much all that we get. And over here, I have 20 crucibles. I think that should be plenty of lava to make obsidian, to make power eventually, to make, if we need endstone or netherrack, which I think we have plenty of for the moment. But I want to work on Britannia, and I kind of want to focus, or at least shift my focus from, let's say, decorating and setting up things in a permanent-ish way, to just getting the diamond pickaxe, because I want to open up this polished obsidian and get this sphere out of the way, so we have an entire area that we can work in. We can open up Ender IO, we can open up the thermal expansion and actually additions areas, and get access to all of those lovely machines, so we can start auto-producing ores, auto-processing them, auto-producing water permanently, auto-processing everything pretty much, and start everything making nice shapes. I lost my train of thought, but I want to make everything look pretty, nicely automated, compact, and really cool is kind of the idea. So for today, we're just going to work on Britannia. And over here, we're going to do the runic altar. So we need to make runic. We need to make a few things. It's just a mana pearl or a mana diamond. I have a bunch of pearls. I think I'm just going to use that. And then 5 living rock. Like so. And like so. So that's going to be the altar. We are going to need some mana to go to said altar. One thing that we're probably just going to do is we're going to place you here. We're going to take our lovely Wand of the Forest, and we're just going to shift this mana spreader over to here, because I can't be bothered to make another one, and that I think should work just fine. So the next part of this quest is to make one of each of the runes, which is going to require, if we just put them over here, we can just do an A, and I think the rune of mana, which is here. So those are all the runes that we need. The rune of water, not a problem. Bone meal, sugarcane, fishing rod, we can get all that. Rune of fire, we need the nether wart. So we need to do sifting of soul sand. So I need to set up a little bit of an area for that. Then we need, we need also for the rune of earth, we need a mushroom, which we're going to get through mycelium. The rune of air requires a feather, and that is the only way to get from either killing a parrot or killing a chicken. So we need to set up that, and for that, we need some grass, which we currently, I don't think, have. So do we have a grass seed by any chance? We have cactus seeds. And I think I removed all the dirt and grass. Yeah. So I need to take one question that I have. Is there compressed dirt? Yes. Magical. Okay. So let's get this much of it. This much. And then we're going to grab a mesh. I think I still have them. Yeah, string mesh. We're going to come over here, and we're going to do this for a moment while we get ourselves a grass seed. I'm going to set up a grass area, and then we can put our chicken seeds to use. So I put down one tiny piece of water and some dirt. Place more blocks from the animal's home biome here. Really? You want more grass? Do you want it just here, or do you want me... Do you want it to spread up here as well? Is that going to be enough? I think it needs to be like a 5x5 or so. And I'm out of water. Oh, you're okay now. We have a magical chicken. Hello, chicken. Do you want to come and sit? I think it might produce 1 or 2 things. Possibly just eggs. Maybe it doesn't shed the feathers, but I have some seeds here. Do you mind if you come over to... here, Jade. Oh, are you interested in seeds? Jade, you wanna join? And Jade, so you want to? Wonderful. Do you mind coming over here? Oh, you see the seeds? Yep, check in. Come on, you can do it. No, you want to. Is the fish serving you? No, it doesn't. Might be. Oh, you're close enough fish that I can just like a little weasel. Go. Bam, bam, bam. Chicken. We have it. Nice. So that's gonna poop out eggs. In the meantime, I think I should be able to do this. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna wait for another one. that one we're gonna slay with our super duper looting 2 sword and get some feathers hopefully, and then we can make all of the different runes from Britannia. I have summoned by baiting 2 chickens and their babies, so we have to wait. So in the meantime, we're gonna go and do the other runes that we can. So we're gonna grab a little bit of iron, a bit of redstone, a bit of bone meal. We're gonna need some string, some sticks. Do I have wool? We can make some carpet. We're gonna need to do the whole soul sand thing too. But for the moment, I think we can just start making the runes, I think. Because the soul sand is gonna require mycelium, so might as well, you know what? Let's grab some wood here. Let's grab a couple sets of these. And let's make 7, 8, 9 barrels. Oh, that makes 10. I can't math. You know what, barrel? Can you be used as fuel? Here, endo flames. Have some meat. Okay, so let's grab our ancient spores, which we do have somewhere. Okay, and then we can go downstairs to here. Here's a 3x3 spot that we currently aren't using just yet. I'm gonna do that. It probably will be better if we set it up somewhere else, because this way we can get 3 barrels fully covered. You know what, let's do this. The mycelium will spread anyway, so what we can do is do that and then just bring it over to here. And then we can just watering can this so it spreads a tiny bit faster. We kind of mainly wanted to go in a vertically type direction. Oh, not what I wanted. Now it's converting. Okay, let me get a little bit of water here. And then I also probably want... I would love a reservoir, but I would need to go craft that. So we're just going to grab some water buckets since we have them on hand. And let's just fill these guys up. And then 1, 2, 3. I could set up over there as well, but for the moment, we're just going to go with these 6. And we're going to get a tiny bit of soul sand, but hopefully it's going to be enough to get ourselves the nether wart. So let me just spread a little bit more of this mycelium around. Hopefully it goes over to there. It's going to start making us... mushrooms as well, which is really nice because that's one of the components that we need. There we go, mycelium's going to the other side. We need more water. So let's grab that a little bit. How are we for leaves here? We could be doing better. So let's grab a couple more stacks. There we go. So more mycelium spreading. I made, I think, 6 soul sand and accidentally sifted it onto diamond mesh, which gets us nether quartz, which is kind of nice. It also has a chance of getting us gas tiers, but we got nether wart by sifting 2 pieces of soul sand in a string mesh. And one thing that we should do, and we're gonna do it just down here, we're gonna plant it. Can I use bone meal? I don't think I can on this. I can use the watering can though. So this should be able to be grown. And once we get like 1 piece of it going, we should be able to multiply it very quickly. There we go. I got 1 extra. These 2 can grow for what we need in the future. I can probably even just plant down a little bit more soul sand. We can do it like this. And then once these 2 grow, we can replant it on the other ones. So that's really good. I think that should be everything that we need. So let me just grab, I believe we need just some regular stone. And I might have converted everything into stone bricks. So let's just get one of those cooking. So let's go here. There we go. For the rune of mana, it's just iron and ender pearl. Yeah, speaking of that, ender pearls. Possibly, I don't think we need mana diamonds for any of these runes. Then here we need carpet, feather, string. Feathers we're going to get from the chickens when they grow up. We need a block of coal, which is just going to be 9 of these. That shouldn't be an issue like that. Whoops. Then we need a stone block and a mushroom that we have. Here we need a nether brick, a gunpowder, and a nether wart. So gunpowder, and then nether brick is going to be this guy, smelted. And we have a little bit of stone. I'm just going to grab 1 for the moment. That netherrack should be done any moment now. And then the rune of water is going to be sugarcane, bone meal, and fishing rod. So sugarcane, I'm going to grab 1. We can make a singular fishing rod like so. We have the carpet. We don't really need the string anymore, nor do we need the bone meal. And that I think should be pretty much everything. So here, to craft the runes, you just drop your corresponding items to the altar. So for example, for the rune of mana, we need one of you, and then 5 mana ingots. 3, 4, 5, and we can just toss those and that automatically starts crafting. And then as soon as it finishes, we're gonna need some living rock, and for that we should get a little bit more stone. Let's do this. Take those out. I'm gonna make another lava bucket. Bam, bam. Get those going as well. Nice. So I'm just gonna wait for 8 stone, even though we need 1 for the rune of the earth, but we need some more living rock anyway. So like that. So this is complete. And we take a living rock, toss it on there, and then you smack it with your wand before you pick up the living rock though. So toss it on there, smack it with your wand, and you get yourself the rune. So drop pop candy is the cheap advancement. Lovely. So then, that was the rune of mana. The rune of air is gonna be the one that needs the feather, but we're gonna need a little bit of mana steel anyway. 3, I think 4 is what we're gonna need, and then 4 powders as well. So let's do powder, this, and then coal, nether brick, mushroom, I think. Rune of the earth, stone, coal, mushroom, stone is what we need. Got it. Stone. No, did I mess up? Oh, that one doesn't require the thing. It's stone, coal, mushroom without the nether brick. And you can remove items by sneak right clicking, and it's gonna go backwards in order. So we can take that and that. There we go, rune of the earth. The nether brick is for rune of the fire. So I think I'll just do this for a little bit until we get all the runes made. And then we can probably make a terrestrial agglomeration plate. And I don't think we're gonna have enough mana to do the amount of terrasteel that we would need for the entire quest line, but that is gonna get produced in between episodes while we work on other mods anyway. So let me toss that in there, boom, and let me just finish off the runes. This is gonna be the last rune. I went downstairs and I killed the chickens, so we have a few feathers now. And are we gonna spawn a chicken from this? We are not. Okay, so the quest is complete. We can claim 1 experience level. And that opens up the Terrasteel quest, which requires the terrestrial agglomeration plate and 4 lapis lazuli blocks. So the plate is going to be here, and that is a block of mana steel, 3 lapis blocks, and all of the different runes. So over here we can grab ourselves a little bit of lapis. We're going to need 7 blocks total, I think. 3 for the plate, and then 4 for the floor, I believe. And then we can, I think, just craft the plate as soon as we get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of these. I could have converted them into a block, but it matters not really much. So there we go. Boom, boom. Quest complete. We get 3 sparks. Nice. Okay, so we don't have to craft those. Then we have a Terrasteel Ingot. Okay, so we need to set you up. And let's just put you here in the center, because why not? Put it like this, possibly. So it is bum 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 bum, not like that, but like this, and then living rock, and then the plate. And what we can do is we can take the sparks that we got, put 1 on top of here, and we can put it into here, but that's gonna have a loss, so we're just gonna put 1 over here. And then we need a pearl, a diamond, and an ingot. And then you can just right click them on there. If you stand too close, you're gonna pick them up, but we can do that. Where did my mana diamond go? Hello? Did I not? I made a mana diamond. Well, now it shows up. Weird, but that should be it. Hopefully my magnet doesn't pick anything up. I think I'm close enough to the Solagnolia. Nice, Terrasteel. Sweet. So that completes this quest. Pick of choice. Haha. Okay, did you consume my Terrasteel? It did. Nice, we have another crossroad that we can go to. Ender IO or thermal expansion is what I'm thinking. Ender IO is going to get us access to item conduits, which is kind of what I would like. So I don't have to use the ducts, so we can have a more compact system down by the sieves. Thermal expansion is going to get us pulverization, but that we can get also from the sag mills. And sag mills are going to be slower in the beginning until we can get to dark steel, which is going to be pulverized coal, iron, and obsidian. We're going to get a bunch of iron out of this. We have a bunch of obsidian, so that shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, Ender IO. I think that's just the choice that I'm making. And we're going to complete Ender IO probably fairly quickly in here. Nice. Cool. Can I remove this bedrock? Really? I assume that's just that they want you just to automate this, I guess. But we can get ourselves some of these. We can remove this. I think I'm going to remove this mob farm because we have 4 downstairs and we can just get rid of this to open up a little bit more space for Ender IO stuff. We are going to claim this automation kit so we can automate a little bit of Grains of Infinity. So over here is the spot that it wants you to do this, I assume. So we can take an observer input from the fire. How are you gonna you're gonna trigger multiple times if we do this, because if we have this lit, or as soon as this is lit, this will give out a signal. So what if we just do redstone and let's use this just for the giggles. What if we just do this? Wait, we can even run it on top of the observer, I think. Will this do its thing if we light this up? And as soon as this turns out of the thing, it should trigger this guy, right? I assume the fire is changing states. Oh, we might actually need a delay here. Let's do that, and then we can remove that. Yep, there we go. It's triggering multiple times, but I don't think it's using the flint steel. We can do even F3H, it just used once. Yeah, sweet. We can put a vacuum chest right here, and that should collect the drops. We also got 6 item conduits from that quest, which should be really cool, but that is very simply automated Grains of Infinity. It is very slow, but it is doing its thing. Okay, I'm moving around a bit too fast. Okay, so here we need to get into our first machines. We need a sag mill and an alley smelter. So that is going to require the machine chassis, some iron. Sorry, let's do sag mill. So this is going to be iron, gears, pistons, flint. Okay, so flint, redstone, iron, and then some wood, cobble, possibly some sticks. There we go. I think that should be plenty. We need a piston and stone gears, which can be these. Boom. Sag mill. Alloy smelter. We need also some stone gears. We can use these. It doesn't matter. And then a couple furnaces. And that, I think, is it. There we go. What else does it want? A powered furnace. Powered furnace. That is some more stone gears. Should have clicked twice. There we go. And a furnace. And then 2 stone bricks, which we have in here. There we go. Boom, boom. Powered furnace. Awesome. We get 2 small storage crates, which is lovely. So here, let's go into a simple Stirling Generator just to power this. I don't know exactly how much that's going to make, and I don't know how much this guy's making. But this guy processed all of our crushed andesite. Or sorry, a regular andesite. What if you go and process my polished diorite? Oh no, we need to turn that into regular diorite, which would be like this, I think. And that can get crushed. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now I'm gonna do that in a moment. So the Stirling Generator, Stirling Generator, is gonna be a couple of Infinity bimetal gears, which is iron and Grains of Infinity. We have a couple of those. And we have a couple iron nuggets. We need a few more. So let's get that going. And then 2 gears. There we go. Then we need some more stone bricks and another piston. So piston. My inventory is crapped with all the random crap. And then piston. No, stone brick. Stirling. Furnace. Like so. And Stirling Generator. Lovely. Do we want to set this up over here? Probably, just for the beginnings. I said I was going to take this down, so let's just take it down a tiny bit. I'm going to take it down all the way in a moment, just so we have a little bit of space. We're going to put you right here, and what thing we can do is we can put sag mill here, alloy smelter here. You're going to use... I think you can use lava buckets, hopefully. New. Can I see recipes? Coal, blaze, says lava bucket. Oh, it could be that it needs to be the upgraded Stirling Generator. Okay, so let's grab some of the charcoal that we have in here. And we can just burn that. Boom. There we go. Should get us some power. Lovely. Those are going to have a little bit of leakage, which is fine. What crate do we want? We're going to take this one, I think. We can just carry on it. And we can slowly make our way down to here. I'm going to put it right there. And then we're going to take our other 2, do this. And here we can set this guy to pull. And then to push. And then on top here, we can say to pull on top, push over here. Actually, this is not going to work because this is the alloy smelter. And you are going to use up some power, which is kind of, it has a leakage of like 0.05 UI per tick, that's micro infinities. But that should pull the right stuff because the simple alloy smelter cannot do smelting operation. It only does alloy operations. So this will slowly process all of our little bits. And I kind of wanted to process iron first. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to take these out. And it should grab iron. There we go. Lovely. We are getting a tiny bit of grades of infinity. But we are processing ores and doubling it, which is really nice. Even though we kind of really need iron, I think it's just best if we take this guy and set it to just not do anything on the top. We're going to take the iron out. We're going to grind some coal instead and get that turned into pulverized coal, because the pulverized coal we're going to use with obsidian in an alloy smelter to make some dark steel ingots. And dark steel ingots are going to help us in getting the upgraded versions of the machines, which are going to be much, much faster with the capacitors that we give them. And we need a total of, for the sag mill and the Stirling Generator, I think we need 6 dark steel ingots and then some dark bimetal gears, which are each kind of like an ingot as well. So that's 4 ingots for the Stirling Generator. And then we need 4 ingots for the alloy smelter. Yeah, it's the same. And then 4 ingots for the sag mill. So we need a total of some pulverized coal, but I'm going to toss it in here. That's going to take quite a while to process. So I'm just going to be here waiting for this to finish, and then we can upgrade all of these machines. And this one, I think, will use lava for power, so we can then set it up in the basement kind of temporarily to process our ores a little bit faster. Alrighty, we have the things that we need for the industrial dye blend, and then I also made some more iron because I was pretty much out of it. We can take that and our iron alloy ingots, which I am making with copper, aluminum, and iron. And I'm kind of out of iron right now. And we can turn that into a simple machine chassis. We're gonna come over here, take this out, take you, and cook you up into a wonderful, better machine chassis. And then we can upgrade our simple Stirling Generator. Stirling. What am I gonna need as well? It's just dark steel, the chassis, and the simple guy. Okay, my inventory is entirely full of things, so let's just take a chest, just so we can empty it out a little bit. This vacuum chest is gonna steal some of the stuff, but let's just get a little bit of a clean inventory, just for the moment. Okay, what was I looking for? This guy. Give me your charcoals. Give me that. And then you get upgraded. Nice. So you will now produce 60 RF per tick. I have a basic capacitor, I believe, in here. There we go. I can easily make more of those, but for the moment, you're just going to do you. You're going to take our remaining blocks of charcoal, and now you can run all 3 machines at the same time, which is lovely. So I can toss a little bit of iron ore in here to get that processing. The iron ingots are being processed in there. We can take even this to get processed. So now that we have a bit more iron, we can cook up a little bit more of this. I'm gonna toss in 4, I think. That should slowly get us a little bit more iron alloy. With that, we can make a few more of this. 2 grains of infinity. Haha, there they are. Okay, so we can make a few more of these. And these can be tossed in here. Once these are processed, I'm gonna turn those into the better machine chassis and upgrade all of these 3 machines and turn it basically into an alloy smelter and a sag mill. And I think this guy can now burn lava buckets, hopefully. It just used up the thing, but I think we can put in lava buckets. Yeah. Nice. So that's going to be a simple setup to automate. And as we increase in the capacitor type, because we can take this guy and upgrade it to the double layered, which is going to increase that, and then we can increase it to the octatic as well, and that's going to make even more. And we can set up multiple of Stirling generators if we need to, but a simple way we can filter out empty buckets, put them in here with lava buckets, and we can just rotate the buckets around kind of like this. An empty one will get in here, it'll put the lava into the bucket, get extracted into the generator, and do its thing, which is going to be really nice. So we're going to set that up downstairs where we have our lava production. I also made some fluid conduits. I kind of want to make more item conduits as well, and a bunch more fluid conduits, so we can set up this much better, because the cobblestone generators are fine and the item ducts as well, but I kind of want to just extract the lava into a different area. I don't really know how I would wire it up. We can probably hide an ender tank down there and then just bucket the lava over to another side. I mean, speaking of this, we can probably just reduce the amount of furnaces that we have, because we can pipe everything from underneath and have kind of like some sort of lava storage somewhere. I'm gonna have to redo this entire thing now that I have conduits and everything. So I'll do a little bit of waiting for our Ender AO machines to do their processing to get us more iron alloys, so we can turn these into more of these and get everything upgraded and set up in a better way. Hello, Fiki from the future here. My outro messed up and didn't record fully, so I'm recording a new one. So thank you so much for watching, and hoping you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. You can also subscribe to see new videos. You can support me on Patreon if you want, and I will see you all in the next episode. Have a great one. Bye-bye.